Good morning, Chancey Cardinals teachers and staff. We're back doing the weekly news. It's January 11th through January 15th.
Welcome.
Good morning, Cardinals. It's Miss Burton here. I'm here today with our virtual expectation for the week. Boys and girls, we want you to make sure you are using those Google Meet links correctly. Ooh, try saying that 3 times. We have been hearing that some of you are not really, or some of you may be logging into some links or clicking into some links that are just sitting in your stream or that your teacher didn't assign to you. Maybe they're older and they've just been there. Boys and girls, please do not do that. Use the links that your teacher has assigned to you. Use the links that your teacher has told you to use in order to get into your meets, or the code that your teacher has told you to use to get into the meets. Because we just want you to be safe. Online safety is so important. And if there's not an adult there monitoring you, anything could happen. So please just use the links correctly. And we won't have to enact any kind of consequences or anything on you. We're going to be monitoring them. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to. Ms. Avery, Mr. Cahill, did you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I just want to reiterate, Chancey Cardinals, that using the links correctly really falls in line with the Chancey Cardinal rules. It is not safe to be in open spaces on the internet on your own. It is not respectful to use links that you were not invited to or generated, and it's not responsible to be where you're not supposed to be. So again, the Chancey Cardinal rules really are your guide to just doing what's right.
And it's not just for your own integrity to make sure that you're doing the right thing when no one else is watching. It's also because you really can have a consequence. Don't think that because we're virtual that we can't, administer some consequences, because we can. We have some ways and we're being nice about it. But yes, please understand that there are some consequences for behavior. Even when you're in your home, you are still in school.
That's right.
The weekly weather predictions for this week, boys and girls: Monday, 40 degrees with some sunshine and clouds. Tuesday, 40s with clouds and sun. Wednesday, warming up just a little bit more, 42 degrees. Thursday, warming up yet again, 46 degrees. Friday, cooling back down, less sun. And again, remember, these are weather predictions. Always pay attention to yourself and make sure if you're going outside, which I hope you are, you're dressing appropriately.
Are you going outside, Mr. Cahill?
I try to as much as I can, even when it's cold. Outside time away from screens is always important, and it's kind of relaxing.
Yeah, it is. If you're bundled up. All righty. Guess what, boys and girls? Reading is fun. It absolutely is fun. To take the time to step away from your own world and get into someone else's world is actually, it's another way to relax. You don't just like going outside is relaxing. Being in someone else's shoes or someone else's experiences, it can be a lot of fun. So during the drive-thru, we passed out 2 books. For K1 and 2, we passed out I Can't Believe You Said That. Really good book. And for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we passed out Augie and Me. Ms. Burton, will you tell us a little bit about these books?
Yes, ma'am, I will. So kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade, the story you received, I Can't Believe You Said That, is a story about using your social filter. And what that means is it just helps us to remember that you don't always have to say what you're thinking, okay? It's important to think before you speak, because boys and girls, the bottom line is words can hurt when you say mean things. So that book is really good because it teaches you how to use that filter and just kind of stop, pause, and think before you say something that might hurt someone's feelings. And then Augie and Me, that's a story that is based off of the book Wonder, which I think was the first book. Augie and Me is the second one. And it's about a little boy named Augie who's different. But this story is interesting because it's his 3 friends' perspective on his differences. So I think this one's a good book about helping us to understand and accept people who are different than us, and just to treat everyone with kindness and respect. So I hope you all dig into those books and enjoy it. Send us a message, send your teachers a message, and let us know if you've read it and what you think about it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Hear your perspective on the books. And sorry, Miss Burton, I just wanted to add, we wanted to pass these books out before you went home last summer, but unfortunately, because of COVID and everything else, we couldn't pass them out. And have a really cool summer reading opportunities, but we didn't want you to miss this learning experience. So share with us what you find out from these stories. We'd love to have you even on the morning announcements. If you read the book and you want to visit the morning announcements, come on down. We'd love to have you.
Yes.
I just made it up. Are we really doing that?
I think so. Let's do it.
We'll see what kind of response we get. Reach out to us, boys and girls.
Yeah.
All right. Did you know, boys and girls, there are 22 different languages spoken at Chansey? That means that we have several students who all speak a different language other than English. English may not be their first language. Their families speak a different language, and they also speak English. We have 22 different languages represented at Chansey. That's pretty amazing.
I wonder how many kids speak more than just English and the language they speak at home. Some kids speak like multiple languages. They're probably really gifted in that way.
Sure.
So when you speak more than one language, that's called bilingual. I guess you can be trilingual or quadlingual. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Is that really a word? What, KL?
Oh, I made it up. Quadlingual. Bilingual is real. All right, joke of the week, boys and girls. What do you call a dinosaur that doesn't take a bath?
Stinky.
Ooh, you're dirty.
Yeah, dirty.
A stinkosaurus.
Oh, a stinkosaurus is good.
Second grade, we are going to have a large group lunch bunch. Me and Mr. Swim have been hosting these large lunch bunches with every grade. In second grade, your week is this week. So look in your streams and your Google Classrooms. There'll be some information coming to you on the time and how you can participate. Third grade was with us last week, and it was a lot of fun. Lots of people participated. Be ready to just come, eat lunch. We're really just trying to give you that feeling of being in the cafeteria, and I believe it's working. So we'll see you this week, second grade.
Third grade was fun. I loved popping into it. We popped in and got to say hi to everyone. It was good. I'm excited about it.
All right. Super Cardinals of the month. This is for last month in December. Kindergarten, Loretta, Aiden, Brenna, Alan, Arad, Amanda, Isabella, Miles. Fantastic job. You have shown your Chansey Cardinal skills, and your teachers highlighted you as being a super Cardinal. In first grade, we've got Lucy, Juan, Wesley, Sarah, Nicholas, Madison, Arnav, and Amora. Good job, you all.
Yes, and for second grade, we have Pablo. I apologize. There's an S there. It shouldn't be Pablo. We have Pablo, Akiza, Agasaro, Hiroshi, Adeline, Jaslyn, Preston, and Abigail. Good job, second graders.
Yay.
For third grade, we have Karen, Michael, Alex, Corbin, Jacoby, and Kaya. Keep up the good work, guys.
Nice job, K through third. Fourth and fifth grade, the leaders of our school: Brian, Bauer, Ella, Alan, Nia, Dana, Cade, and Desiree. Thank you, fourth grade. And then in fifth grade, Mia, Arjun, Rodney, Elijah, Jacob, Noah, Peyton, and Manaski. Did I say it correctly?
Very good job. If we did get your name wrong,
so I'm sorry, sweet girl, if I didn't, but congratulations to all of you, and thanks to all of you for being super Cardinals.
Yes.
Okay, if you don't know this by now, I don't know where you've been, but we are back at it with our backpack skills. This week, we are going to focus on the globally and culturally competent citizen. And what does that skill mean? It means you put yourself in other shoes when learning about issues from around the world. You try and come up with different solutions to solve problems. It also means you try to be fair and you listen to everyone's opinions when I come up with a solution or reach a decision. You have a caring and understanding attitude towards others. You try to help others and help others feel like they belong. And you show respect. That's my favorite. You show respect for people who are different than you. That's what being a globally and culturally competent citizen. You're right, Miss Burton. Say these three times. You get tongue-tied.
Yes.
I love this backpack skill because it does not take, you to be the best reader or you to be very great at math or have, any kind of extraordinary skill. All this takes is you showing your empathy, showing that you care about other people and your willingness to learn about things that are different.
And there's all that are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's all kinds of artifacts that you could attach to this skill or that you could upload into your backpack for this skill. If you have an artifact about or a project that you did about cultures or other people around the world, you could put that in your backpack. If you have a project that helped you learn about a group of people who are different, you can put that in there. Any kind of community service project where you were helping someone, that's a artifact that you could upload into your backpack. Any kind of identity or like family timeline projects, those are the types of things that you can upload into your backpack for this success skill. And this one is my favorite, just because I find so much value in people who are different than one another. And I think we can learn so much from each other when we appreciate and embrace all of our differences. So this is my favorite.
This makes me think about our school vision and children or students or you all overcoming barriers to achieve academic success and then really changing the world. And that sounds like such a big thing to have to be responsible for, but you can really just change the world one day at a time in your little small part of the world. So in your classroom, in your family, what can you do to think about other people, put them first, and be respectful of them as well? That's a globally, culturally competent citizen. I said it well.
Yes.
And remember, boys and girls, you are determined. You are determined to do great things. And we know that you can do it. So we're behind you. We support you and we appreciate everything you do. So have an amazing week and continue doing whatever it takes.
Have a good week, Cardinal.